So you're telling me there's a game that's like GTA, but where you play as the cops? I'm listening. So I had checked the trailer of this game out 11 months ago when it dropped. A lot's happened since then, and I pretty much forgot about the game until I realized that there's a new gameplay update. So let's check it out. I don't know what to expect. The title of this video is labeled The Precinct Official Gameplay Explainer, A Day in Averno City. Let's dive right in.
I'm Louis Bodel, Art Director on The Precinct, here to talk you through your beat as the ACPD's newest recruit. Welcome to the Rotten Apple. Good police work starts on the ground. Everything from parking infractions to vandalism to bank heists is procedurally generated in-game, so you never know what the day will bring. Your cruiser is the best way to patrol the city, but be ready to hit the streets on foot if things get loud. In this town, that happens all too often. When you've caught your mark, you'll need to follow procedure to make sure you handle the interaction appropriately. They could be a good citizen who made an honest mistake or a career criminal wanted for multiple offences. That's not to say you can't stop for a bite to eat every once in a while. Call-outs can happen at any time, so you'll need to be ready to respond. Not everyone will react positively when you arrive on the scene, but you've got a variety of methods at your disposal to resolve the situation. Let your partner handle the paperwork. It's time to gear up for the next mission. You'll unlock new equipment in the armory as you gain experience. Tonight, we're taking to the skies on a helicopter patrol. You'll need to keep the spotlight trained on the perp to bring down their resistance meter while coordinating the ground response with the support member. You can call in squad cars, spike strips, roadblocks, and more to help you bring them to justice. You can, of course, get involved in chases more directly. Call in the same support from your car, and don't worry too much about dodging these carefully placed piles of food crates.
Oops.
Sometimes, though, what's needed is a good old-fashioned foot chase. Don't worry, dispatch is standing by to assist if you need backup. Regardless, you'll need to make use of the city's geography to catch up with criminals and hold your own in a firefight. With the final perp booked, you're ready to end the day's shift. Averno's citizens will sleep a little safer for your efforts until tomorrow. Try your hand at policing the procedurally controlled world of The Precinct on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S later this year.
Interesting. A procedurally generated experience as a cop? I mean, that could work if you think about how random sometimes things that happen while you're in your day-to-day. At least for a video game, a procedurally generated world could actually be interesting. Not everyone will have the same experience. You might be doing a routine traffic stop on someone who will probably, who knows, be a serial killer, have multiple offenses, and you got to figure out how to take them down. The fact that every interaction and how you can handle that, with it being procedurally generated, I don't know if there's an overarching storyline. I didn't get that from the trailer. But what I did get was, it seemed like a good police sim. If you just like the idea of traversing the city as a cop, you know, walking the beat, just doing your thing and just taking care of business and making sure everything is peaceful and law and order is upheld, it seems, for a game, it seems like it can be a fun experience. Not everyone will have a same path. Everyone can have different ways of doing things. The fact that you have control in certain aspects, at least with the helicopter patrol. If you're following a perp, you can order a spike strip. You can have more backup, set up a roadblock, like on the fly. I think that's cool. You can see how your choices, if you made the right choice, maybe you didn't make the right choice and something happens. The fact that if someone gets away, right, like if a perp gets away, like I feel like that will, like, oh, you're going to get mad. You'll probably want to hunt that guy down, but with it being procedurally generated, if he's gone, does that mean he's just gone and you're done? Still a lot to be seen, how the shooting gameplay will be, if there's overarching story, which would be cool, or if it's just a matter of you progressing through the ranks as a foot cop all the way to overseeing the whole precinct. It looks cool. Would this be a day one buy for me? Not necessarily, but it is on my radar. I'll probably wish list it on the PS5 if they ever have a sale and I see it, at a decent price, maybe $9.99 or something like that. I definitely will pick it up. What about you guys? What do you think? Is anyone sold on this game? Is anyone buying it day one? Is it a $39.99 price tag? Is it a $29.99 price tag? Some of these indie games, they vary in price. Are you a fan of the isometric view? I like that view. I like the fact that the city seems to be alive again, and you just so many things happening or that could happen on the fly, and you'll be tested. Will you be the good cop or will you be that bad cop, right? That just doesn't give a dang. Does the game allow you that freedom, even though it's procedurally generated? Can you wreak havoc as a cop with a badge? Like, can you? Is there consequences if you run, roughshod on everyone? Are there consequences if you run roughshod everywhere as a cop? Will you get kicked out of the force? Will that be kind of like a game over? So is there a review board checking out what you do? That would be cool, right? Are you being graded on how you handle things? Is there a boss saying, okay, your past couple of cases ended with the perp getting killed each time, maybe even though it was warranted, the use of deadly force? Like, hey, you know what? We got to put you on paperwork duty. So let me know, guys. What do you think? Is this one on your radar? I think it's pretty cool. I think the premise is great. And again, it could open the door to maybe one day where we get a GTA 5 type experience where you are a cop and you're policing a city the scale of a San Andreas as a cop. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out the video. I also do create amazing looking comics. Do consider checking them out. If you don't have enough money to back, just liking and subscribing to the channel will help my channel grow, which will ultimately, hopefully, put me in a position where I can make more comics. Thank you, guys. And again, till the next one, geek out.